Hi guys, and welcome back to Denise. So today I wanted to do like my face of the week or shop my stash type of video. I have been watching a ton of these and really have been enjoying them. So I thought I would start my own little series, and what I would do is showcase the makeup for the week and then come back and do a 5 Friday favorites, letting you guys know exactly what I think of the products that I'm trying for the week. So if you guys are interested, stick around and let's just get right to it. So the first place I'm going to start are with the two brow products I'm going to be using exclusively. This one right here is 963 and it's by Wet n Wild. There are two powders and one wax in here. These powders are just perfect for my eyebrows. I do have one that I'm currently using right now, but it is so ratchet I'm too embarrassed to show it to you guys. But this is my backup. And then this one right here is something that is actually new to my collection. This is the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. This is kind of like a dupe for the Anastasia Beverly Hills, and the color that I'm going to be using this week is Espresso. So the next items I want to share with you are the three mascaras I'll be using exclusively this week. This first one is my L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black Mascara. This is a staple product. I use it all the time, so I'm throwing it in for my face of the week. And then this is actually new to my collection. I haven't used this. This is by Kate. This is one of the newer ones, and the color of this mascara is blue. It's like a sapphire blue color. It's really, really pretty, so I thought I would use that. And then the last mascara is my Wet n Wild Max Volume Plus Mascara. I really do like this mascara. It's very affordable and I do reach for it often, so I'm throwing it into the basket for this week. So the next two items are going to be my nail polishes for the week. I usually change my nail polish, I want to say every 5 to 7 days. So the color that I'm choosing for this week would be these two here. This one is from the Silver Lake collection by Wet n Wild, and this one is new by Sinful Colors, and this is from the Bloom Blash collection, and this actually reminds me of an indie nail polish that I wanted to pick up. So these are the two colors I'm going to be using, and I'm also going to be using these two colors here. When I decide to change from the pink, I'm going to go to these two here, and this one, these two are also brand new. This one is from the Silver Lake collection, and this one is from Sinful Colors, and it's from the Shamrock collection that they have just put out. So I'm going to be using these two. Once I change from the pink, I will go to the green. So moving on to lipsticks, the matte choices I've chose for this week are going to be 61 Matte Naked by Milani. Looks like this. It's a really beautiful matte nude color for me. And then the next one is Flat Out Fabulous by MAC. This is a matte lipstick. It is one of the most prettiest fuchsia, pink, purple lipsticks. It's just flat out fabulous. And then the last lipstick is Ruby Woo by MAC, and this is also a matte. So those are the three matte lipsticks I'm going to be wearing this week. Let me throw them into my little basket. Then for my lip gloss, the only one that I'm going to be using this week would be my Milani lip gloss, and this is in number 11 Nude Touch. This is absolutely gorgeous, so I'm going to be using this lip gloss. And then for like my liquid lipsticks, I'm going to be using the LA Girl Glaze lip paints. These are amazing. The only thing is they can be a little bit messy, so you definitely want to carry a lip brush with you. But these are absolutely gorgeous and so full of springtime. The colors are just beautiful. So I'm going to be using these. So the two blushes I'm going to be using exclusively are by Milani. These are matte blushes, and they're from like the Rose collection or something like that. The colors I'm going to be using are 08 Tea Rose and then 05 Coral Cove. Coral Cove is here, Tea Rose is here. So the next two items are my favorite concealers. I use them to brighten up underneath my eyes. They are so natural looking. They don't cake up. I adore these concealers. When I want a more brightened effect, I will use number 25 along with number 30 mixed together underneath my eye. And then when I just want a light kind of I'm awake brightened look underneath my eyes, I will just use number 30 Cafe on its own. I adore these Maybelline Fit Me concealers. They're just amazing. The next two items I want to share with you are eyeshadow sticks by Rimmel. I should have picked up the entire collection. I actually did try to go back and pick up the rest, but the display had been ravaged. There was nothing left. And so the only two colors I was able to get my hands on are these two here. I'm going to use these eyeshadow sticks as bases. These are so amazing. They are like a gel formula that dries to a matte finish, and they are pigmented and bright. So the other eyeshadow bases I'm going to use underneath my eyeshadows would be my NYX eyeshadow bases, and I use these all the time. Only one is new to my collection. This one right here is the natural color. Okay. Then this one right here is the white. And then this one right here is the newest to my collection, and as you can see, the plastic's still on it. And this one is the, what is it? It is the white pearlized. For my eyeliners, I'm going to be using my liquid eyeliners by Jordana. These are the cat eyeliners. These things are pigmented and amazing. The wand is just perfect. The handle is long. Beginners can use this. This is just a great product. I should have bought the entire collection. My local Walgreens, even this is part of the permanent line, and they are completely sold out at my local Walgreens. So as soon as they restock it, I'm gonna go and pick up the rest of these colors because I'm so impressed by them. So some of the eyeshadows that I want to start to use are my Bella eyeshadows by Milani. I don't have a ton of them, but the ones that I do have, I have pulled out because I want to start using them. This one is in black. Then I have this absolutely gorgeous blue. Then I have this beautiful brown color, and it is like an espresso color with just a hint of gold shimmer in there. I'm gonna use that. And then this absolutely gorgeous purple. Oh yes, I'm gonna use that. And then this one here, this is absolutely stunning. It is a copper color, and it is so beautiful. I'm going to use that. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw these into my basket. And then my foundation of the week is going to be this stick foundation by Iman. It is absolutely terrific. I've only been using it for, I want to say, about 2 to 3 days, but I am so excited to see how this is going to wear all week. And then I'll come back and let you guys know exactly what I think of this, but this is amazing this far, and I'm really excited to use this all week. So this is one of the foundations I'm going to be using this week. So the next foundation I'm going to use is by Maybelline. It is my Pure BB 8-in-1 Beauty Balm. This one has salicylic acid in it, and when it is hot outside, this is the time of season when my face starts to kind of act up, and I kind of have to keep it balanced and in check. So I wanted to use something with a little bit of salicylic acid in it, and this one has that. So for my all over face powder, I'm going to be using my Milani Bake Bronzer. This actually looks beautiful for me all over my face, even though it is a bronzer, and the color I'm going to be using is 07 Sienna, and this is just a beautiful matte bronze type of powder, and I absolutely adore it. So this next powder actually is by Milani, and it is a baked bronzer also, but I use it as a highlighter, and this is an 05 Soleil. It goes perfect with my 07 Sienna, so this is just beautiful because of all that glitter and shimmer in there. It is so beautiful on my skin as a highlighter, so that's how I'm going to use this. I adore this stuff. So those are my two powders. To set my concealer underneath my eyes, I like to mix these two powders together. This one here is the Banana, and it is the Ben Nye Luxury Powder. And then this one here is the Topaz, and it's also by Ben Nye, and this one is a translucent powder. I mix these two together in the cap of this, and it just looks so natural and beautiful, and it does not look cakey. It's just a beautiful combination for my skin tone. So I'm going to throw this into my basket. To give myself a little bit of variety, I've decided to throw these two palettes by Wet n Wild into the basket just in case I want to use them. The first one is a 34516 Embrace Obscurity, and this one here is 34514 California Roll. These are from the Silver Lake collections that have just recently been released for 2015 spring by Wet n Wild. So I'm going to throw this into my basket. So the next two items I want to share with you are the two primers I will be using exclusively this week. This one is a mattifying primer, and it really does work for my skin. So I'm throwing that into the basket because it is hot, I am plus size, and my face will be an oil slick if I don't have a really good primer on. So this is the primer to mattify my face that I like to use. And then this primer right here is a skin perfecting primer. I've hit pan on this. I adore this stuff, and how I like to use it, it's not dirty, it's just that my makeup sponge has brown makeup on it, and that's just residue from my makeup sponge. But long story short, I like to use this with absolutely no makeup. I put this skin perfector all over my face very, very lightly. I rub it in and heat it up. It just kind of gives my face a beautiful blank canvas, and then what I will do is I will go over that with my ambient lighting powder all over my face, and these just give me such a beautiful, like, oh, her skin is so healthy, it's vibrant, it looks finished, it looks plump. This is the kind of look I like to use, so I'm going to throw these 3 items into my makeup basket. So the last 2 items I'm going to share with you are going to be my eyeshadow palettes. It is springtime, and anytime I think of spring, I think of this palette. I just feel like you have to have this palette if you're going to be doing bright, bold, beautiful colors. And the eyeshadows in here are just gorgeous and vibrant and beautiful and butter soft and pigmented. I have nothing but good things to say about this eyeshadow palette. This is the Urban Decay Electric palette. Amazing. And then the last palette I'm going to share with you would be my Smashbox Color and Contour Masterclass palette. This is the number 3 one, I believe. And let me just open it for you guys. This is what this palette looks like. Down here you have all of your contour and highlights. Over here you have blushes, you have your neutrals and smokes over here, and then your pops of beautiful color over here. I'm going to use this palette because ever since I bought it, I think I've only used it once or twice, and I really want to get into it. And some of the colors on this side, I'm just like, I've got to use for springtime. So I'm going to be using this palette exclusively this week. Okay guys, so this is my makeup basket for the week. I've showed you everything that's in here that I'm going to be using. Everything's in here. So I hope you guys are going to enjoy this little series. I'm having fun sharing what I'm going to be wearing for the week with all of you. So thanks so much for watching. I'll talk to each and every single one of you guys soon. Also, let me know if you have any of these products and which products you really, really do like, because I like to know what my subbies are wearing, what other people are wearing for the week. And if you have any suggestions for me, let me know. Okay guys, I'll talk to you soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.